Well. If you guys haven't checked out the Beat Blaster or the Staccato Shadow videos, I definitely recommend checking them out. They've actually been a lot of fun. I kind of started off with more of the better weapons of the season just because they come out in the beginning of the season now, which is really weird because if you know what Beast timeline looks like, some of the stuff got shifted. So there's basically a kind of like, you basically get the best stuff in the beginning of the season, which makes way more sense because a lot of people would play more whenever the season starts. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, definitely go check out those videos. Today we're going to be talking about the hot mix, which probably is going to have a hot take. Not a lot of people like the hot mix. Musician, however, has a 144 supercharged hot mix, and he keeps saying, hey, use it. Let me give you a 144. I honestly am trying to stay away from 144 weapons because it does kind of exclude those people that don't do ventures or have those superchargers. So it kind of would be a little bit more of a fair assessment if I didn't have it supercharged. So yeah, I think it's a little bit better. However, the perks that we're going to be running, if you guys don't know, most of the weapons from the music set is actually double crit damage. So we're going to be running double crit damage with the crit rating and damage perk. Actually, I'm going to modify a perk because I don't know why it's on. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is something to mention, which is really weird. The hot mix literally has a hot take. It cannot be water. So during a fire season, it cannot be water. It can be only a physical, fire, and energy. So you want to be running energy most of the time, unless if you're in a nature storm, then fire would make most sense. And then I don't know why ever you would want to run a physical hot mix, but hey, you do you. But energy is usually the go-to unless if you're in a nature storm. So yeah, I forgot about that. That's actually a really interesting thing about the hot mix. Crazy. Otherwise, yeah, double crit damage, crit rating, and damage. Bam. And then let's go to the loadout. So I spent a crap ton of time going through loadouts and figuring out stuff. So you know, bear with me. We're going to be running Ranger Deadeye, which if you guys don't know, he increases your pistol and SMG damage by 50%, and it doesn't stack with assault damage, which, you know, is good because we're not using that. We're going to be running a Blast from the Past loadout, or a team perk for it. Saurian Hide and Saurian Might, because we're going to be shooting a pistol, and, you know, Hide gives us that extra shield and or extra armor while their shield's depleted, and then, of course, Might, he every second adds a 3% of current health to the next ranged weapon hit, which is really good. And then we're going to be running not Battle Beat. We're going to be running Beetle Jessen support, which increases your pistol and SMG critical damage by 75%. And we got Blaze of Glory, which phase shift increases pistol and SMG damage by 35% for 4 seconds. Now, most people probably would want to run this in lead just due to the fact that you can phase shift, and then basically you constantly have a consistent damage constant 35% damage whenever you phase shift. But in support, you know, I'd rather run Ranger Deadeye since, you know, we have the double crit damage on it. And then, of course, we're going to be running a Chaos Agent because why not? You know, if we're going to be phase shifting a lot and aiming, we might as well reload our weapon without even having to reload. Just use that phase shift and bam, instant reload. So yeah, otherwise that's a loadout. I actually don't know what 160 we're going to be running. I'll probably discuss it with my team real quick, but otherwise let's jump in, test out the weapon, and see how it holds up in 160s. Alrighty, so we found a smasher in the weirdest place possible. We're literally inside the map at the very bottom. Like if you kind of look, yeah, we're pretty deep. However, I'm gonna phase shift, shoot the smasher, and see what it does. Okay. I didn't see that enemy there. Let me dash over here, reload. Yeah. Okay. I'm a little impressed. I mean, a few shots from it, not too bad. But okay, well, why didn't I do any damage right there? But I don't know. Compared to like other pistols I've used, I don't know if I'm like impressed or not. Like 2-3 shots and it's dead. But I feel like with any pistol, you know, it'd be that good. But I don't know. And you kind of have to be up close. This is really more of like a shotgun pistol, which I'm not a big fan of. The boombox weapons have a tendency to have this crosshair, and you kind of have to be close, and it kind of messes with your like distance and whatnot. So I actually am curious to see what the distance is for the okay, that's not it. The distance for, I did not mean to do that either. Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. Okay, let me put that back there, and then let me see the distance. The range 2048 compared to like what other pistol, like or let's just do an AR real quick. I want to see like, yeah, like it's half the range, I think, which not that great. I mean, half the range, so you kind of have to be up close, kind of like a shotgun. If I had any shotguns crafted, I would see, but yeah, that's not that far. The range on it's not that good, but I mean, it does decent damage. Otherwise, let me find a group of enemies and see what it does with them. Maybe like an encampment. Yeah, let me go see if I can find one. Alrighty, so I found an encampment. Now, like I said before, the distance on this isn't really great, but it does one-shot enemies, which is kind of nice. if I can hit the enemies in the first place. Let me get some health back here. Can I let me put this down right here. Okay, so let me just dash, kill these lobbers. Yeah, I just don't know. I think the reason why this weapon isn't as used as like, or used as much as like other pistols, is just due to the fact that you kind of have to aim with it. Unlike some pistols, like I know you have to aim with every weapon, but like some pistols you can kind of just aim in the general direction. With this, you kind of have to like, you kind of have to make sure you're hitting them. And then these shielders are very annoying. Like I can't get to them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Musician thinks this. Like I don't know. He always talks about it, and he has it 144. So I don't know how or why it's any good for him. But like I struggled. Let me use a Xeon bow, get rid of these shielders, and see if it's any better. Okay, see, like look at that. Gosh, the Xeon bow is just great. But let me see. Yeah, I don't know. It also doesn't help that the fact this is locked to energy, or not locked to energy, but doesn't have a water perk. Otherwise, it would be nice. You know, it'd be a lot faster to kill these huskies. The dance perk is kind of nice though. I wish it activated a little bit more often. I actually don't know which 6 perk we're running, because I know there's like a stun one. There's different ones that we're running. Which one are we running? But this has a small chance. So we literally have a small chance to actually make the enemy dance, which is not that great, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and then shielders is also another big problem when it comes to this. You can't shoot through the thing. Like look, it doesn't shoot through it, unlike other pistols where you can shoot through it. Gosh, man, you kind of have to like jump over them, and then they. Okay, that husky dance. Why isn't the ride dancing though? Maybe I hit the ride. Oh, I don't know. This is just so weird. The hot mix is. Gosh, it's such a weird weapon, and this lobber is going to drive me insane. Come here. Okay, a little one shot. Okay, can I shoot this? Can I? Hello, dude. I don't know. Against ride huskies, it's nearly impossible to kill. That's very annoying. Yeah, I wouldn't. Gosh, man, this is gonna be interesting. Luckily, it's a repair. It's only good mission at the time of the recording. Plus, I think pistols are really more for single target damage, going for those enemies like just straight for them. So I think it's kind of works for the mission. Otherwise, yeah, let's just get into the defense, and hopefully, maybe it like makes up for itself whenever we get into the defense. Alrighty, so the mission has started. The thing about repairs is they're very casual and very boring. It's not really a mission that you want to do, but since there's a lot of floaters and I think healers, it's kind of nice going through it. Oh gosh, man, I just like chained it a little bit. Maybe with projectiles, maybe I could just like hit all of them. Oh, I just made all 3 dance, and then they exploded. Oh yeah, that was pretty sick. I think maybe for a repair, this weapon might be very entertaining and very nice, just due to the fact that one enemy kind of attacks you at once. And then having that small chance of the enemy dancing, it's kind of nice, you know, especially with sploders and repairs, because most of the time you get sploders and repairs, and instead of spamming anti-air traps on the ground, you could just get a boombox weapon, make them dance. So yeah, like, oh, can I get them to dance? No, I don't think I can. Let me dash here. Oh, there's a dancing, and then they just drop and then shoot it back up and then explode. Okay, the combination of there was actually pretty sick. I think that was pretty cool. I think honestly, I really, my honest opinion on this weapon so far is it's not bad, but it's not the greatest pistol to use. But if you're looking for a weapon just to have fun, maybe just casual play, I think this is a fun weapon, you know. It does a decent amount of damage, and if you're running the right loadout, you're gonna have fun, and you know, like look at that, dash back out. All those bees. My mortal enemy is just bees. Bees are very annoying. If you guys, yeah, bees are just mortal enemy. Can I get them to dance? I feel like they die before they even dance, which is a good thing, but also a bad thing, because you're basically wasting a 6 perk. And since this weapon is locked to making enemies dance in any direction, or just making them dance in general, then it's not really worth, like, the 6 perks is just not worth it. You know what I mean? Because you're wasting a 6 perk. And if they're dead before you can do it, or make them dance, then, you know, just not really worth running. Miniboss is here, however, Ricochet. I think I'm going to do a lot of damage, but I think I'm going to die. Yeah, I think I may die before I kill it. How much damage am I doing here? That was 250,000, 214,000, 220. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it's not a lot of damage, but if I dash, I think a lot more. Yeah, 340,000 dash backwards. Yeah, the thing about this weapon too, I forgot to mention, it's also a projectile weapon, so you kind of have that's the reason why it's not shooting through the shielders window, because, or not shielders, the ride husky window, because it's too big. The projectile's too big to shoot through it, which is really interesting. I don't think I've ever had a weapon that I couldn't shoot through the little window. Yeah, just look at it. It just doesn't do a lot of damage. It just Ooh, compared to a mini boss, I mean, to be fair, this is a ricochet, so shooting it constantly is probably not the best idea, but yeah. Oh, it TP'd all the way. Oh, did it despawn? Oh, it despawned. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend using this weapon for a mini boss. However, just for regular enemies, it's kind of fun. I mean, just like, well, it's 2-shot, pretty much dead. Especially against floaters, they just kind of disappear. Yeah, and there you go. Dash, reload. Okay, okay. I'm lagging a little bit, but dang, I'm making the enemies dance so hard that making the game lag. Look at it go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd recommend trying this weapon for yourself, and considering since it's a weapon that you can just get from the llamas, the boombox, or the rad llamas, just try it for yourself. I mean, there's probably different loadouts that you can run. I was suggested to run, of course, oh, that's one thing, Ranger Deadeye lead. But hey, maybe you can go run whatchamacallit, you can run Blaze of Glory or Gunblazer's Halfing lead. Maybe dashing would be a little bit better. I know we have in support. That extra damage does do a little bit, and then with Chaos Agent, you know, you can just keep shooting and then it works. But I don't know. I don't know. My opinion on it is very like casual. I think it's a weapon that you can use whenever you want, have fun with it, but I don't think I'd use this weapon since it has a slow fire rate. And kind of like just like and just general slow kind of feel to it. I wouldn't use it in like a 4 Atlas mission, but a repair honestly held up. We didn't take any damage and there's minimal traps. So hey, maybe it's decently good. I don't know. You use it, try out the loadout. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Otherwise, remember, subscribe, like the video, use code Mattio in the item shop, and I'll see you guys in the next one.